I am here at the University of Guelph in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. This is one of my alumnus universities, and I'm so excited to bring the Red Telephone Booth meditation booth here to the University of Guelph. I'm right in the hub, right at the UC Centre, outside of Wraithby House, and there are so many students that are energized about the booth. So it's exciting to be here today. What's really interesting is that the students seem almost not here. Some of them are definitely in the moment, but there are some that just feels like they're stressed. I can sense tension from some of them, and so I'm hoping that they'll come and spend some time in the booth and receive the meditation and come out feeling like a superhero. So ready to share their own gifts and ready to do well in their exams, their final wrap up for the semester. So,
tell us a little bit about what you've heard students say when they've come out of the telephone booth. What has been their experience?
Well, there's been a combination. Historically, I've experienced students come out of the booth and they just it's like they've been bathing in really warm water, really warm light, and so their physical response is just feel so good. And they're ready for exams. They're focused, and it's like they feel pumped up at the same time. So they have a calm, a clarity, a focus, and yet they're also ready to share who they are. So, and everybody's different. Everybody has a different gift to share. So what's cool about the booth is you receive the meditation, and then when you come out, you are just more focused. It's like you clear out the things that are half-truth or not really true, which we tend to get a lot of from our media influences around us, where we focus on the things that maybe really aren't good for us. And we clear a little bit of that out, and so we're more focused on what is important for us. And so when a student is working through their semester and really wanting to do well, what's great about receiving this meditation is that it helps them to clear out what's the distraction, what's not important to them, and helps them focus.
Why did you create the Red Telephone Booth?
Well, thank you for asking. It was actually because I was working with some beautiful students who were stressed out. They're fussy every day. And it was actually in a classroom setting. One of the students said to me, Laura May, we were in group formation, and she said, Laura May, how do I feel centered, grounded? How am I supposed to not be stressed when I'm in class and I'm kind of stuck and I can't get out? And so we started brainstorming in the group, and then I said, well, you could ask to go to the washroom, and you could go into the stall, which is like that contained area. You don't necessarily have to use the washroom, but it's like you feel held by the four walls or the containment of the washroom stall. And then I thought to myself, and it just kind of came, it felt like it just came as a gift. It's like you're walking into a red telephone booth. It's contained, and you feel held and supported by the universe, held and supported by the earth. And then we went into meditation, the very first Red Telephone Booth meditation. And when we came out, for weeks afterwards, the students didn't want anything else. That's all they wanted, was the Red Telephone Booth meditation. And so I thought to myself, okay, there's something really here. And when I keep going back to it, okay, what is this? What is this gift that keeps wanting to be presented? It's the feeling that you're being held. So in the Red Telephone Booth meditation, you receive the creative visualization of being held by the earth, because she's always here for you. That's one place that just does not leave. That is the earth. She's here, she's holding you every single day. And then it brings in all of the nature gifts that we receive every day that it's almost like we don't even notice. Like right now I'm being bathed in the beautiful sunlight, and it's warming me. and I'm being held by this beautiful earth. And so it's a way to just take 10 minutes out and remember of things we already have, and just remember that that's actually our everyday experience, and how that can take us from a place of fussy, stressed, overwhelmed to, oh yeah, it's all good.
One last word for everybody.
Well, one of the taglines on the magnet that I give out to everybody, the tagline is remember who you really are. And that's bold. I mean, for me to come out and say, remember who you really are. But what it's actually asking is for us to change it up a little bit, and I ask myself every day, know self, like who am I? And I'm changing all the time. So knowing myself is important. Remember who you really are is related to knowing yourself, in the sense that when you remember who you really are, you're remembering that you are a child of the universe. You're remembering that you're held by the earth. You're remembering the gifts, and they're so simple. Beautiful gifts. And when you go back to that simplicity, that base, the basics, you build from there, it's amazing how you can discern what's true for you, but also what's true. And so you're remembering who you really are, is you're remembering why you came to the planet. You're remembering that you're a child of the earth. And you're remembering that you're safe, you're held, you're whole, you're healed.